most popular questions we get is how do we pick the cars? Simply put, we pick cars that we think people would be interested in seeing, cars that they wouldn't necessarily see every day. The next logical question is how do we pick the girls? The operative word here is variety. We try and mix it up. Do they have to be good drivers? No, we don't really care. In fact, we prefer they weren't, because it makes it more entertaining. Like any driving school, we start with the basics in an instructor's car, going over seating position, hand position, and car control. After that, we put her in the borrowed car with the owner riding shotgun. Some owners are there to babysit, others are actually interested in helping the girl learn something, as was the case with Pete and Heidi on this week's show. Obviously, we don't go to racetracks for a couple of reasons. Number one, no track will let the girls drive in bikinis. And number two, the cars we're driving are privately owned, and most owners don't want their exotics driven by novices on a racetrack 100 miles away. So we keep it local, opting to find some nice twisties where the girls can drive safely. As I said, some owners are better than others to work with. This week, Heidi got a good one as he was very serious about helping her increase her skill level, and he coached her like a pro. And of course, the girls ask all the right questions.
You ever let a hot chick drive your car?
So this week, we decided that we'd give you a glimpse inside that process and have you ride along for an uncensored look at what goes on during the test drive. And so what follows are the unedited clips of the interaction between driver and student.
Punch it. Shift. There you go. Okay, good.
How do I downshift or just keep going?
You can slow down a little bit and then downshift. Go ahead, left hand.
That was so fun. It's like exhilarating. It's like a total ride.
Yeah, part of it is the sound too. They really tune the sound.
And in short order, an amateur like Heidi develops a new appreciation for the Ferrari's greatest attribute, power plant. The Ferrari's 4.3-liter, 480 horsepower power plant's enough to impress even the most casual enthusiast.
You want to be careful. You could lose it in this one, but go ahead and press the gas a little bit. Stay close to the yellow and just keep going around. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. Keep going. No.
I should have totally punched it.
After a brief stint behind the wheel, the girl's confidence picks up, and so too does her enthusiasm level. The joy and passion that comes for driving one of these exotics is absolutely infectious.
Still look good. You have a hot car.
Very good.
Woo! Oh my god! So hot.
By this time, speeds have picked up and the girls are typically crowding the chase car. All the while, we're focused on getting good shots and different camera angles, which can be a challenge when you're on public roads. Keep in mind, most of the owners make us keep the car's speed down and usually don't let us really ring out the car, but admittedly, liberties are sometimes taken. As the day wears on, it's hard for the girl to resist the temptation to drive over ahead, so we need to monitor this a little bit.
So rad. I just can't even imagine having something this expensive and thinking
This is where the action really begins. As the speeds continue to decrease, and having now driven the same stretch of road multiple times, this is where we typically capture the best action shots. Between the chase car footage and the multiple camera location moves, our afternoon is spent looking for the best angles and capturing the best shots. In case you're wondering, the girls actually do enjoy themselves. Several of the girls we've had on the show are car junkies, and those that aren't soon become junkies and develop a sincere appreciation for the cars we love. We hear it all the time.
driving school. How cool is this?
It is an awesome concept. I'm loving it.
It's brilliant.
Go away.
This week's episode is brought to you by Trapster.com, a free online service helping you to detect speed traps, saving you time, money, and aggravation. Give it a try.
We've been a lot of places and danced so much. She could be